Well, hello, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly No Cap November for 2025. Level 39 super kill screen is gone, and all that remains between these players and their infinite Tetris dream is that pesky crash at level 155. We've removed level 39 super kill screen. We've kept in the crash behavior. So if players can make it beyond that, good luck to them. If they can't, well, I guess still good luck to them. I don't know. What we're doing right now is going to be the purple bracket, rounds 1 and round 2. That is going to be old pal Allenbot versus young pal. I guess they're both old and young. Doodle. So Allenbot versus Doodle in round 1. The winner going to take on a very tough opponent in round 2, Meme. So Allenbot, Doodle, winner versus Meme. This will eventually lead into a match against Alex T. So this is a pretty tough round 2 and round 3 to survive through. We'll see if Allen or Doodle can do it, or if Meme will be able to defend her top 16 spot and earn a shot at Alex T. That's what we're doing tonight. Let's take a look at our rules. Yes, we do have rules. The rules are that this is a 32 players elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronic or mechanical. Biological turbo only. These are best of 5, so the first player through wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets re-rolled in between each and every game. If you do have crash mode, set it to crash and turn off your line cap. Okay? If you do not have the crash mode, you can either set the line cap to 155, or we'll just stop your score at 155 and you can keep trying to play through the crash, but or play through the levels, like not through the crash, but through the colored levels. But we will just stop you at level 155. Your score will stop then. Okay? So crash mode set to crash, or line cap 155, or we will halt you at 155. Okay? All right. Get to 155. Somebody do it. Anyway, players should not get any in-game advice. So while they are playing a match, nobody is telling them what to do, how to play, what their opponent's board state is, or any other information. Also, do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. I am the commentator. I will probably not tell you to pause if you do experience technical issues, like with OBS or your internet, or what is the other thing? Oh, your computer. Just keep playing. Assume your game will count, because it might. Okay? Good. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool which stands right now at $1,321.84. That's a lot of dollars and cents. We would love to get to $2,000. That will enable us to pay our top 8 instead of our top 4. And our prize pool is funded 100% by you, the fans and viewers of Classic Tetris Monthly. So how do you support the prize pool? Well, you use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. The one that says CTM no cap, that is the one. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament. With our prize pool partner, Matcherino, the top right-hand corner has a button that says log in. Click on that to log in. You can use your existing Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account to log in. Once you're logged in, you'll see a button on the right side. It's colored like mustard, and it says contribute. So click on it to contribute, and any amount, 1, 5, 25, 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 25,000, whatever you got. I was just naming poker chips. Yeah, usually you find 1s, 2s, 5s, 25s, 100s, 500s. I guess there are there thousands? I don't know. I don't remember if there might be thousands. Definitely 2500s, definitely 5000s at some places. So there you go. All right. Well, yeah, if you want to contribute to the prize pool, go ahead and do it. That's supporting the players, right? Players spend a lot of time practicing, getting better, improving, and then showing up and scheduling and showing up at these events and playing for your entertainment. So it's good to reward them. And that is how you do it. Now, the other person that keeps showing up, scheduling and showing up, is your old pal Van Dweller. And if you want to support your old pal Van Dweller while he brings you Classic Tetris Monthly, all these great tournaments every single month, mostly, go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris to make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going. You know, we can stream matches basically 24/7. I've done them at 4 a.m. I've done them at 3 a.m. I was going to do one today at 11:30 before it got canceled. 3 p.m. All times when normal people who are going out and being productive are, making these fantastic salaries. I'm not doing that because I'm doing Tetris for you guys, okay? So if you want him to keep doing that, you want Van Dweller to keep doing that, well, you can support the channel. Go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support. Just like these people have done. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Canine Tacky, Madelsberger, Corporal, Shelby, Jr., Troy Dan, Kim, Rope Potato, Cat Kid, Javanti, Jason, Sonny. These are all people who are, supporting us in a big way, and then supporting us in, a big way in their own way, as everybody else on this slide. So thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate that. Now, I know some people do not like Patreon. That is okay. We have other ways for you to support us. I'm going to put them in the chat right now. If you want to make a recurring pledge, you can do it via Streamlabs link or PayPal link, and that is the same exact thing. So no excuse except, poverty, or you just like getting it for free. That's fine too. But there are other ways to support us if you want to keep us going. And blah, blah, blah. All right, that's enough for me. Go ahead and flop on over to our game scene. We'll go ahead and fix our cameras up. Vandy, why don't you do the cameras before the stream? Well, because the players don't start streaming until the broadcast starts, so I don't know what the cameras are going to look like. All right, Alan is here. There's Alan. That's such a horrendous front shot of me. That's our 2024 shot. So that's like maybe a year and a half old. That's all we got. That's all we got, buddy. Here, Allenbot, look at the camera right now. Ready? If you look at the camera right now, I'll screenshot this, right? We'll take your front shot right now. Ready? Don't put your fingers up. I can't use those. All right, there you go. I'll edit your fingers out. All right, good. All right, let me adjust the stencil because I think stencil's off from the previous document of the stencil. So we'll reset that. All good. And then let me refresh Doodle. Doodle is 28. I mean, if you have like a yearbook photo or anything like that, I'll use that. But I don't know where this came from. I just inherited this folder of shots from like Pumpy Heart, who I got them from I have no idea where. Is Doodle on an alt or something? I don't know what Doodle's alt is, if he's on one. What's up, Chen? Yeah, so I don't know. Is Doodle here? Is Doodle streaming? I'm refreshing, not finding Doodle. Doodle sounds like a word like, oh man, I can't find Doodle. It sounds like, oh man, I couldn't find squat. I couldn't find anything, All right, so yeah, I don't know where Doodle is. See if Doodle is in the chat. Doodle? No. All right, is this what it's going to be? We're just going to have lots of no-shows now? Is that classic no-show monthly? Did we get an explanation from Scamper? We don't really need an explanation from Scamper. So I'm not, not in the business of trying to. I'm not like the KGB of Tetris, right? He showed up the second time, and he's okay, and that's what is the most important thing. When people don't show up, you do worry about them a little bit, and thankfully Scamper's okay, and that is the most important thing. So no explanation needed. All right, well, Doodle. Yeah, I don't worry too much about it, Laurie. Whatever they showed up. Everybody's got a thing. Sometimes people miss things. It's part of life. And as long as it's not a chronic thing, I'm not sure. Maybe it happened one other time, Scamper, but I don't know. Someone's routinely just not showing up for things that then, we can talk to them, but it's happened. I don't know if it's a no-show. I just don't see Doodle, so, just hope everything's okay. Of course, the one time you start getting like, oh, I can't believe they didn't show up is like they're in like a car accident or something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to. So you assume that people want to show up, and if they don't, then, they have a reason. I know, you don't want to look at my dumb big face. Don't worry, I won't play Allenbot. I mean, unless you really... I could play for Doodle. I'm starting to think this should be what we do, though. Like... All right, if you're 15 minutes late, then we don't dock you games, but I play on your behalf, which is almost as bad. But like, I play your games for you until you show up, right? You take your chances. And it counts against you. Like, it goes into your elo. And that's part of the rule set, right? So it has to go in your elo because it's part of the rules. That's worse. Well, I mean, they have a non-zero chance. All right, Allenbot. I think I'm gonna have to play against. I'm gonna have to play against you. All right, what do you think? Allenbot on 29 versus Vandy on 18. Who do you think would win? Allenbot 29 or Vandy 18? Yeah, meme with no cap is exciting. All right, well. Bring it on. All right, Allenbot wants me to play. All right. Allenbot wants, I'll play against Allenbot. Let me, we'll do this while we're waiting for Doodle. All right, Allenbot, you're going to start on 29. I'm going to start on 18. Let me fix this up here. All right. All right, here we go. I haven't shaved in a few days, so my apologies. All right, Allenbot, let's go ahead, and when you're ready, you can signal ready and we'll start. Alan should have to play on 39. No, all right. Allenbot 29, Vandy 18. Try to keep an eye out for Doodle. And if somebody knows how to contact Doodle, that would be great. All right. This is it. Allenbot on 29, Vandy on 18. Let's go. I'll count it down in chat, and then we can, I'll start when I see you start. No same piece sets, just regular thing. All right. All right, I'm already behind. This is really intimidating. Oh my God. I am so intimidated right now. I haven't even gotten a Tetris yet. This is how I'm totally freaked out right now. All right. Yeah, I got to get my self-commentary PB. Oh, a triple into a Tetris. All right, I have a Tetris now. Allenbot at 118, Vandy at 39,000. All right, Tetris. Is Alan on 39 cap? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe. All right, 62,000 Vandy. I don't know what Allenbot is at. At least I have long bars now. Oh God. Oh my God. Am I really gonna, is this really happening? This is really happening. I'm really oh my God, are you serious? Son of a gun. Ugh. Oh my God. All right, Allenbot is gonna win that one. Shoot. Oh my God. All right, one more. Best of three till Doodle gets here. Doodle. All right, best of three. Should we do same piece sets? That's only fair. No, we're not going to do same piece sets. If Doodle's not here at the end... All right, I was nervous. All right, that was my warm-up. I hadn't even warmed up. Let's go. Now I'm going to do well. Now I'm going to do well. Oh, he's putting on his sleeves. All right, this time I'm going to win. It's hard to just quiet my brain and then play Tetris. I always have the yips when I play Tetris, like all the time. Oh. Oh, oh. I am so much better than Allenbot. Oh my God. All right, decider time. Decider. Yes. Or we could do, you know, I don't know. All right, decider. All right. Reverse sweep incoming. That's right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, I'm gonna win this. I feel very strongly. I mean, he could just line out forever. Is it considered a reverse sweep if it's only a best of 3? Absolutely. I'm already gonna lose. Oh, oh my God. Damn it. I'm so nervous. All right, best of 5, best of 5. Best of 5, best of 5. Best of 5. All right, I'm good. Allenbot, you are good in game number 3. Best of 5. Best of 5. I'm so bad. I'm like super nervous. Maybe I'm in dark mode. That's what's throwing me off. I gotta get off dark mode. Where's dark mode? All right, there we go. Now we're good. Under 100K doesn't count. Oh, we should do it like best of 99 rules. Oh my God. All right, if I got a max now, that would be insane. All right, best of 5, best of 5. Oh no. This is bad. All right, well, if Doodle's not here by the end of this, we're gonna have to figure it out because it's already basically 12 minutes late. All right, I gotta just lock in. I'm too distracted. I'm like, oh, is Doodle here? Is Doodle here? I'm just not gonna care. All right, I don't care if Doodle's here. I gotta lock in. I can win this. I can totally win this. I can win this. I just gotta play Tetris. All right, I'm not gonna talk. I'll announce my score every 100,000. That's it. I really don't know how to lock in. That's the problem. The Vits. Nice. The true Vits. Oh, all right. I'm at 143,000. So I'm winning. Nice. I am so much better than Allenbot. All right, 167. $193. Yeah, I actually got through an entire song Tetris time. Oh. All right, decider for real. This is the real decider. This is the real decider. All right. If Doodle's not done by the end of by the end of this game, we're gonna have to call it. We can't wait around forever, unless we hear from Doodle. All right, this is a good warm up for Allenbot. Okay, this is it. This is for the entire prize pool, guys. The entire prize pool of $1,300 goes to the winner. That's it. Come on, Alan. You can do it. All right, here we go. Oh no, I'm already a mess. Nope. I'm just going into line out mode. I beat everybody, okay? I beat Dog. I beat Draco. Oh my god. So what do I have to get? Chase down 37,000? Don't worry. I'll choke. I've beat Dog. I'm beating Allenbot now. I beat Draco. I almost beat Cole. Oh my god. Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for the kill. There it is. Oh my god. Yes. All right, Doodle, you have advanced to round 2 to take on me. And since you're not here, I'll take on me. I'm just kidding. Doodle's dad is being texted. All right. We really need Doodle to show up in the next couple of minutes, or at least to respond, because we can't keep the players all night. Anyway, thank you, Allenbot. I'll just do a max out attempt now. All right. Doodle is getting his physical. He cannot play. Really? That's what's happening? That's what happened? All right. Well, I'm going to give him a physical when he gets back, all right? He's at the doctor's. Guys, we don't know the full, we don't need to give his whole personal story out there. I mean, who knows? It may have been a last minute thing that he couldn't get out of. People who are young do not 100% have control of their time. So let us not judge Doodle too harshly. It may not have been his choice of what to do. And as far as we know, he may have been like, oh my God, please, I can't do this now. I have no way to contact anyone. Oh my God. So yeah, don't be too harsh. Then again, maybe he could have texted someone, because this is not an easy bracket to schedule. So, and people do take time off, but all right. Well, it looks like that we are not going to be able to do this bracket after all. So I apologize for that. I guess we'll have to reschedule. Yeah, you can't run around being like, oh my God, we know we just did the most vicious, thoughtless thing. You don't know that. As far as you know, it's like, oh my God, this can only happen now. We got to get you in, and we can only do it now. And I mean, so yeah, it does suck. But we give people the benefit of the doubt. Doodle's never been a problem, so So I guess, Allenbot, you are dismissed. We're going to have to reschedule it. I apologize to Allenbot and Meme. I'm sorry that we have to reschedule you. But I am like infinitely flexible. So whenever you can play, I'm like almost always available. And maybe Doodle will be extra flexible too, just in light of the circumstances. So I'm so sorry. How do you line? What do you mean? How do you line spin? Should give me a raid so I can traumatize people. You want me to raid you? I'll raid you. You want to raid? Or are you gonna stream? If you're gonna stream, I'll raid you. Or you can play me at No Bars. Are you in No Bars? You'll stream? All right. Your top 8. Oh, that's right. Do you want to play me at No Bars? You want some No Bars practice, and then I'll raid you? I'm not. I mean, we're probably much closer in No Bars. All right, you'll play me in No Bars, best of 3, and then I will raid you, okay? All right. All right, we got to give, people something. Okay. Is that in the way? Okay. All right, let's go. No bars time. It's going to be Allenbot versus Vandy playing no bar. It's going to be best of 3. Let's go ahead and get them started. After that, we're going to raid Allenbot. And again, apologies that we couldn't do this. This is 2 days in a row, so apologies. All right, low bar is 18. All right, let's go. I think I've cracked 200. I don't remember what my qualifier was, but I do feel like I do have. Oh my god! Right off the bat, right off the bat, my stack is stupid. It's all right. I can turn. Can I turn? I can turn this into a triple, which I have, and now I need a blue. Oh, I'm still triple ready. Not anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a disaster and a half. Oh, that didn't spin. Damn it. Damn it. All right, Allenbot, you're good. I just got into a dig and I could never get out of it. Damn it. You can mullen if you want. I don't care. Normally I can last. Like, I can totally last, but... All right. Next one, when you're ready. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm not a good opponent. I did beat Draco. I don't know if that counts for anything. All right, let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, I'm gonna win. This time, I'm gonna win. I feel it in my bones. All right, I'm set up. I am set up. I am set up. I am set up. I'm not set up. That was like Hatris piece right there. Okay. Oh my god. This is Hatris. It's giving me literally the worst piece for my board. Now, it's my fault for stacking like an idiot. All right. Come on. You don't have to die. You can live. You can live. All right, good. There's a triple. Here's another triple. 32,000 Vandy. Whatever, Allenbot. Come on. Live. You can survive. You can beat Allenbot. Imagine if you beat Allenbot right now. Imagine the glory of beating a top player of Tetris. There it is. That's a top out at 47,000. I can win. I can win. I think I won. Did I win? I think I won. All right, this is it. Real decider for real. Alan, that's humiliating. That's really bad. You're not a top player anymore. You got votes though. I think you got like 1 vote. But you were a top player. But it's only because you haven't been playing. Once you're back, you only lose to the best. Once you start playing again, you'll be ranked again. I mean, no question. It is a no-show, unfortunately. So we're gonna play this decider, and then we're gonna raid Allenbot. So, all right, looks like both players ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, I am 1 away. And this is not, this is not a meme, right? Because this is like the actual mode. This isn't Allenbot on level 29 and Vandy on level 18. This is, so a win here would be like legit, right? So it would be a win that I could be proud of. So I'm going to really try hard to win. I'm sure Allenbot definitely wants to win. I mean, there's a lot at stake. I'm in trouble. I am in deep trouble. It's all right. We can do this. We can do this. We can do it. We can get out of this. I can live. I can live. Oh my God. I can't live. I want to live. Oh no, I lost Das. I lost Das. I need a red. I need a red now. Red now, red now, red now. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Oh, Allenbot, you're so much better. You are the best. You are the best Tetris player. All right, congratulations. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry we couldn't get this match underway. So we are going to go ahead and end this. Thank you, Allenbot. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, supporters. This stream did not deserve to be supported, so thank you for not supporting the stream. Oh my God, you guys raided. Thank you so much. Oh wait, Doodle's here. Are you playing? Allenbot, are you still willing to play meme? I don't know, dude. It seems pretty. Well, it's 6:43 in the U.S. I don't know what time it is in Singapore. It depends. Let me leave it up. Let me consult with the players. Well, there's no DQ. It is not. We're not DQing, but let me just let me see if the players are available or not, and let me just consult here. Alan, can you check Discord for a sec? Meme, are you in the Meme, are you in the chat right now? Meme might not be in the chat. All right. Here's what we can do. I don't know if Meme is going to be able to play the winner still. And I think that what we can, and I think it's going to be too late for Allenbot to play 2. But I think Allenbot can play 1. Okay. So why don't we do Allenbot versus Doodle? And then if Meme is around and wants to play the winner and it's not Allenbot, then we may be able to do that, but that'll be up to Meme totally. So I don't know exactly how the schedules go, but I think we can do at least Allenbot and Doodle. So let's get that done. And then players are under no obligation to play if it's late, and I'm happy to reschedule, and it's totally fine. So don't feel like the second match has to be played. Okay? So why don't we do that? At least. Okay, you're setting up now? Okay. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to play this match, and Alan only has really time to play 1 match now. So we will do that, and then depending on the outcome of this and whether the other player is available, we'll play it by ear, and players should understand no obligation to play that second match since we already kind of sent you away. But if we can get a match done, that's a good thing to do. So, okay, that's a plan. Good. Let me set up for that. We'll turn off this and turn off this. Doodle's going to need a minute to set up. Yeah, it's set up right now. Doodle will play it. And, you know, no big deal. These things happen. But, you know, I recommend to everybody to, like, have a schedule, a calendar, to-do list for the day. Write stuff that you got to do on a calendar. Look at your calendar every day. I just recommend that in light of the couple of incidents that we've had over the last couple of days. I just recommend that people do that. That's all. That's all I recommend. Yeah, I prefer, if you need a minute to warm up, that's totally fine, Doodle. Go ahead and take a moment. Take a moment just to, you know, try to lock in and get in the rhythm of Tetris again. And, you know, things happen. These things happen, so, you know, no big deal. The first time, it's no big deal. The second time, it's a medium deal. That's exactly right. So it's kind of up in the air whether we do the second match or not. Probably not. I know Alan won't be able to do it, but if Doodle does win and then Meme is around and Doodle has the time, then maybe we'll do it. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not. But nobody's under any obligation to play it since I already kind of declared it dead. You can play, but you prefer to reschedule. We'll just reschedule. So depending on Meme, you are dismissed. We're just gonna do this one. So Meme, you can go off and have a life. If we're starting like an hour late, you are not required to play that second one. Okay. So go. We'll reschedule. Have a life. We'll at least get this one match done, and we'll have made progress. Okay. So you are dismissed. Yeah, don't listen. We don't need to worry about the delay. Things happen. I'm sure everyone in this chat has been late for something or missed an appointment, and it happens. And you know, so long as it's not a regular thing, it's fine. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. So let's end that conversation now. Okay? It's all good, man. What's up, Serenity? All right, I'm going to go ahead and put pieces in the chat, players. The pieces are here, so that way when you are ready, we can begin, but the pieces are here. If we could get a pinner, pinners are winners. 4989A3. 4989A3. Thank you, Edward, for the pin. Appreciate that. Oh, you meant the delay in Doodle's game feed? Oh, I don't know. That's funny you brought that up. All right. All right, let me refresh Alan, by the way, because Alan's going to be a little bit behind, so. All right, and this is a real match this time. Okay, the pieces are here. 4989A3. All right, well, Allenbot should feel good. Now, remember, no line cap. So, yeah, no line cap needed. There you go. Perfect. You just try to turn on line cap? Yeah, no, it's... But you turn on crash. You can put crash on crash. Or you can just play through the crash. Or, I don't know if you have crash, but anyway. All right, looks like both players are good. All right, let's go ahead and get them started while we can. Game one of this purple bracket round one match between Alan and Doodle. 3-2-1 Tetris. Cute Pup Jesus with the 5 gift subs to the classic Tetris monthly community on Twitch. Thank you so much, Cute Pup Jesus. I'm glad we got this match started because we got 5 gift subs as a result. So thank you, Doodle, for showing up. Appreciate that. I hope your physical went okay. Hopefully you are well and hale and hearty. On the left side of your screen, it is Allenbot, qualified into seed number 21. with a 1.40 million. That was his one single best game in a 1 hour qualifier. Qualifiers for No Cap November are just your one single best game, and Allen's was 1.4, so that got him the 21 seed. So we will have to start in round one. He's got an overall PB, last I heard, of 3.74 million. That's a top 25 score. And for a long while, Allenbot was a top-rated player, but he's been kind of away for a while from Tetris. And of course, if you don't play a lot of comp, then you do start to fall off the leaderboard. But Allenbot, a top-rated player for a while. Allenbot is a 3-time Classic Tetris Singapore champion. Oh, Doodle going to top out at 77,000. So, Allenbot, you are good in game number one. So, we will go ahead and drop some more pieces here. So you are good, Allen. And the internet takes a while to get to Singapore, so we'll wait for him there. The internet is by mail, so. All right, new pieces are here, players. When you're ready, 94B595. 94B595. Yeah, we're just doing this one single game. And then we will schedule the second one at some other time. All right, both players are on seat. Let's get game number 2 underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Anyway, I was introducing you to Allenbot. He's been in the Masters event a bunch of times. As I said, he was a 3-time Classic Tetris Singapore champion. He's won a Challenger circuit and a Hopefuls circuit. He played in Pumpy's one-day tournament in October. Also played in the Tetris Effect Connected World Championship in 23 and 24. And is a 3-time Mega Masters player. And Allenbot has not played in Masters since Mega Masters. So since April, he has not played in CTM. So it's good to see Allenbot back. This is the first time he's playing on CTM since we had these little avatars at the bottom, and this is the only one we had. I went to some old folder. Oh, look at the dirty Tetris from Allenbot. He opens the right side, gets another one down. So the survival from Allenbot. But yeah, anyway, it's been a while, so it's good to see him back. This is the avatar that we had in some random folder that Pumpy Heart gave me back in the day. And that is why it is what it is. Well, you got to get a better picture of Allen, according to Allen. I think it looks great. But Allen says, man, scuffed. 147, Allen, there is a Tetris. Doodle on the right side, seed number 28. Doodle qualified in with a score of 1.25 million. And I was able to find a PB of 1.64 million. That's that score is about 67 on the overall leaderboard. Doodle has been playing in the Classic Tetris community since January of 2022. 224 for Doodle, 250 for Allenbot. And he's played in everything. You've seen him at Pumpy's one-day tournament. You've seen him in the Masters event a couple of times. Made his Masters debut this year in February. Played in Mega Masters and then also played in Masters last month. So yeah, one-day tournament. Pumpy played that in July and October. Played a bunch in Classic Tetris League. Played in CTWC Gold Bracket this year. Played in Classic Tetris Gauntlet. And you've seen him at regionals in Columbus, Ohio this year. Philadelphia and Ohio last year. And the year before. And I think Doodle is what, three-time gold bracket player? Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 2 or 3 times. So makes it here into C28. Playing here in round 1 against Allenbot. Allenbot gets a dirty Tetris 375. 335 for Doodle. Catfinity, yes. We're only playing this one because of the long delay. We're not going to make players play a second one. So, no big deal. Allenbot's set up for another dirty Tetris, but he's going to have to bring this down. There's a nice triple with that blue J. Mari, thank you for the raid. Party of 6. Missed that. Appreciate that. Also, Coverdale's with the raid as well. Pines Cutely has reached a 20 stream streak. Pines Cutely, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, this set will be finished at another time. So maybe we'll do like winner versus meme and then the winner of that against Alex T immediately. Like we try as much as possible. Well, I would like to try as much as possible to avoid solo match streams as much as possible. Zempro and cat surgery. So feel free. If you've got 2 in a row that can be, strung together, then do it. 434 for Allenbot into 19. 481 for Doodle. Long bar down Tetris and a 505 entry for Doodle. Serial number says the games Vandy fills in for a late player are just as intriguing to watch. Well, I hope not. I really hope not. If I knew that I would have to play, I would have shaved today, but it's been a couple days. Oh, Doodle just going to get that long bar over to the right. That was like last possible moment. There's a Tetris, another one. I know, right? Yikes. That's like how these pole vaulters, right? They just barely clear the bar. $670 for Doodle, 551 for Allenbot. Doodle gets that long bar in for a double. Oh, nice series of burns here for Doodle to keep this board low. A skimming a Tetris for Doodle, 713. 614 for Allenbot. Vandy trying his hardest not to say the dreaded 6-7. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Short sword, anyone think skim and a Tetris sounds like something else? I don't know what you mean. What would it sound like? Tetris Allenbot 727, 783 Doodle. Both players Tetrising. Allen is back by like, I don't know, 115,000, something like that. 20 Dan 03, thanks for the raid, party of one. So you raided yourself over. I respect it. Tetris for Doodle 951, 801 for Allen. Remember, this is no cap November, so there is no level 39 kill screen. So players have, you know, really infinite chase down possibility. Somebody tops out, and, you know, almost certainly most leads can be merely lined out. And that is a factor for how these players will approach the earlier levels. Tetris for Doodle, max out. 20 Dan 03 with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, 20 Dan. Appreciate that. There's a triple for Doodle, A22. Doodle's board climbing, not sure if it's survivable, and no. So the chase down target for Allen is going to be A24. That is the target. He's got a little bit of a complicated situation here, but still low, can still be brought down, and he is bringing it down. A24, that is the target. Oh my goodness. All right, Allen bringing it down. He's within 100,000 points now. He's really just been doing this all kind of with a muddy bottom of the board. Has yet to really get back down to the bottom, and yet he's still kind of doing it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Allen is gonna kind of dead drop a couple of pieces there in the middle. Not quite sure what happened, but Allenbot not going to survive and not going to complete the chase down. So Doodle, he lost roll charges. That is what it looks like. But yeah, all right, Doodle going to tie it up. Hang on. It's legit like that sometimes. Yeah, I think so. Okay, well, it is time to play the next one. 03659A. 03659A. Yeah, it seemed like Allen was never really able to get it right back down to the bottom, so he was always playing like 3 or 4 rows up. All right, both players are ready. I'm going to seed. I was about to do it without seed checking, and that's when I get burned. So we'll go ahead and get him started now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. This is a best of 5 EV. And we're underway. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. All right, Doodle up a little bit high here. I stash long bar over to that left side. Nice little burn. And Doodle will uncover that right side. That. Oh, no. Had to block. And, okay, gets a long bar over. My goodness. There's another one over. 80,000 for Doodle. And another one, 103. So, players about 3,000 points apart. 4 lines apart. Pretty close. Tetris for Allenbot. And these two have never played against one another in an ELO match. I wonder if it's they've played in a non-ELO match. And the answer is no. So nothing in the match database for these two. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a matchagami. All right, Allen trying to keep the middle of that board tidy. And he's going to open up that right side well. And long bar goes down. Tetris for Allen, 210, 220 for Doodle. They're both going to Tetris again. Doodle with that 10,000 point lead, same lines. A matchagami is just the word we use to... that I use to call a match between two players that have never played against each other before. So it's kind of like a new match in the database that's never happened before. There is a YouTuber named John Boyce who has something called a scoreagami in football, where they track like scores that have never happened before, like two rare scores in football, like, oh, it's 61 versus 37. You know, just like odd scores that have never happened. And there's still combinations of scores in American football that have still not happened after all these years. All right, Doodle in a little bit of trouble here. Opens up the right. Long bar gets over just barely. My goodness. Tetris for Doodle, 365. And a Tetris for him and Allen. Another one, Doodle. So 9,000 points apart, 4 lines apart. Mustache Cannon says, even if you don't care about sports, I highly recommend John Boyce videos. Yeah, I mean, they're good storytelling and they look cool. And yeah, I don't know. If somebody literally didn't care about sports, they probably wouldn't care enough, but still pretty good. Yeah, I haven't watched one in a long time. I mean, I'll get to them eventually. $528 for Doodle, $481 for Allenbot. Another Tetris Doodle. Doodle's into 19 at 575. And Allen is in at 510. So about a 2.5, 3 Tetris lead for Doodle at the 19 transition. All right, Allenbot with some nifty maneuvers here, trying to uncover that well. Still 3 lines of garbage over that well. They're going to take care of them all at once. Long bar in, Tetris, Allen, 547, 675 for Doodle. Sebi dislikes all sports other than tennis, basketball, and hockey. So other than 3 major sports, you hate all sports. Makes sense. Tetris Doodle 739. Is Tetris a sport? Yeah, I would say Tetris is a sport. You know, we're competing. There's a prize pool or leagues. All right, Doodle, know the nifty little bridge burn here. Long bar over at Tetris, Doodle 831. There's physical injuries at sideline players for months. Yeah, I mean, you don't see like chess players getting injuries, do you? I mean, what, like, oh, I don't know. I hurt my frontal lobe, so I'll be out 3 months. Like, you don't see that. But, I mean, chess is a sport, too. Right? I don't know. I think organized competitive games is a sport. Especially if there's spectators, right? 980 for Doodle, 954 for Allenbot. Tetris Doodle max out. We're about to head into 29. Long bar down, Doodle A50. You didn't get a ping? I mean, I try to ping only once a day. So there had been a ping for something else earlier. Doodle B25 on 29. A57 for Allenbot. One more Tetris. He gets it. He's in A93. B50 for Doodle. B12 for Allen. Long bar goes in. Nice triple for Doodle. Trying to clean up. Trying to bring this back down. Start scoring again. Tetris for Allenbot. B51. He's got a little diving board kind of situation here. He's trying to knock down as much as possible. And he is behind, so he's going to have to find a way to fix this. And that's going to be a top out for Doodle at B71. So Allenbot in a chase down needs B71 really in anything else because, yeah, and that is going to do it. Allenbot is good in game number 3 and goes up 2-1. Allenbot, you are good. Yeah, Doodle's rolling is so interesting to me, to be honest. Like, it seems like those long bars are like always at the last moment. Like, it's always, no matter how far down those long bars have to go, they're always just clearing the ones above them. Like, it's almost like he's like rearing, like gearing up, like getting extra oomph behind it. It's very interesting. Is this Allenbot's first appearance in a while? Yes, first appearance since Mega Masters in April. All right, did the pieces make it into the chat? Let me see. Did they? No, I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't. There they are. ABA542. ABA542. All right, both players are signaled ready. It's game number 4. Doodle needs to win to stay in. Allenbot looking to lock it up right now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Mustache Cannon, that does not sound like an official dictionary.com entry, so... did Meme already play? I'm only here for her. No, unfortunately, Meme will not be playing tonight. We got to a little bit of a late start, so we're not going to be able to play the second match, regardless of who makes it in to the next round. So that second match will be rescheduled. Allenbot is in trouble, and that is an early top out for Allen. And that is going to give Doodle the game 4 win, and we are going to head to a decider. Do Doodle's game colors look washed out to anybody? I mean, different captures capture differently. So, I mean, probably. All right, both players ready. It's decider time. Allen versus Doodle. The winner of this one single solitary game moves on to round 2 to face Meme eventually. Not right now. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Doodle on the board with his first Tetris. And a couple more. 114 for Allen. All Tetrises so far. Tetris Allen 159. So Allen has to take his first single, but there is a Tetris for Allen 183 through 33. Doodle with a Tetris 166. Tetris Allen 275, 55,000 point lead for Allenbot. 2.5 Tetrises. Both players Tetrising along. So still about that, I don't know, what, 45, something like that. 1,000 point lead. Doodle gets Tetris. Allen trying to fill in kind of an awkward S shape in the middle. All right, Doodle Tetris 335, 308 for Allen. Long bar down Tetris. Doodle now in the lead. Of course, Doodle ahead by 3 or 4 lines, though. So if you gave Allenbot a Tetris, it would be basically tied. So it's pretty close. There's Tetris Allen, 378. This is good pace for Doodle. Yeah, they're just trading the line and score lead back and forth. Okay, Doodle with the long bar column 9 to set up. And the Z spin, you know, you could tell he was waiting for that Z to spin in there. Another column 9 set up there for Doodle. Oh, and he's going to set up in column 9 again with the long bar. I mean, what a mad lad. Tetris Doodle 541. Allenbot waiting for a square or something to spin in there. And it's going to spin that L piece. Trying to skim off a few pieces here to get Tetris ready. And he is 479 for him. 586 for Doodle. So we're just about 15 lines away from level 19. The colors will change. The scores will start increasing for every line clear. Speed will increase. There's a lot of things that happen at 19. Oh, big spire for Doodle. 616. And he's going to get into 19 at 618. 555 entry for Allen. And Doodle's board a little bit messy here, but low enough. You get some bars here to fix all this up. Oh, and he's going to go for the column 9 Tetris and get it. Tetris for Allenbot, 628, 654 for Doodle, 1 line apart. And some pretty nasty pieces for Doodle's board right now. This is going to be a problem. Can Doodle work this down? He's giving it everything he's got to try to survive here. Okay, there's a good L piece for a double to bring this down, and Doodle fighting this stack down. There's another good double. There's another good double, and Doodle has brought this stack down substantially. Not quite yet clean, but now is and can start setting up for Tetrises again. But meanwhile, Allenbot is in the lead. Kind of a misdrop there. Maybe a double flip for Allen. I was going to slow him down a little bit, maybe allow Doodle to take back some of this lead. There's a Tetris Doodle, 774. He's back in the lead. He's ahead by 6 lines, though. So Allenbot and a Tetris take that lead back. And Tetris for Allenbot and Doodle. Doodle into 25. Long bar over just barely for Doodle. That's what I was talking about. These long bars are just like scraping the top of the board. And a long bar down, Doodle, 900, takes the lead back. So they are just flip-flopping the score and line lead. Tetris Allenbot, 928. 940 for Doodle. Does not use the long bar for the Tetris. Wonder if there was like a kind of missed roll or something like that. All right, Doodle fighting the board back down. Good clean board set up for a Tetris, but waiting, and there it is. Doodle, 988. Tetris for Allenbot. He's got the max out, A29. Doodle with a Tetris, A24. And we are going to hit 29 pretty darn soon. Doodle is 1 burn away. And Tetris is into 29 at A62. Clean board. Allen at A72. 1 line away. He's not going to try to burn in here, so a little bit of an awkward board here, but okay, brings it down. And now a good clean low board here for Allen. Both players good low boards. We'll see what they do. Is Allen going to continue on trying to get Tetrises? Yes, B27. Of course, there's no 39 cap, so players do not have to play aggressively. Sometimes players will just kind of take their foot off the accelerator a bit in the first few levels of 29 speed, just to try to see if their opponent is going to gift them, a top out. Oh, Allen gets a Tetris, B86. He's ahead by 60,000 points. Another Tetris for Allen. The other thing that happens is sometimes players don't really want to change gears because they're just used to stacking for Tetrises nowadays in a 39 line cap world, and, kind of singling and doubling sometimes can feel a little awkward. So Allen gets another Tetris, C84. I think Allen really just trying to get the dagger in, and if somehow he can be ahead, and if he happens to top out, force his opponent into a chase down, and a lot of players cannot chase down. Doodle in trouble. That is going to be a top out for Doodle at B97, and Allenbot is going to survive in this decider, and Allen will be moving on to round 2. So great decider, great game, Doodle. You played great. I'm glad everything is okay. Mostly that is what I'm worried about. Sometimes when a player doesn't show up on time, my thought is not like, oh, what a jerk, but I hope they're okay. And so I'm just glad that whatever the reason is, that the people are okay. That is what I care about most. So, Doodle, you did great. Yeah, you were super locked in. I don't know what the gel pad thing is for you and how that works out, but thanks for playing the match. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. And yeah, you played great. You played great. So I can only imagine if you have gel pads, unstoppable. All right, Allen level 40, so we're going to watch him mulling it out a little bit. He's got that 1.6, the rollover on level 40. And that is going to do it for Allenbot. So we're going to go ahead and report this match 3-2. Let me do that right now. GG's to you, Allen. And GG's to you, Doodle. You played awesome. I mean, you were really, really good. All right, let's show you the bracket. Show you where we're at and what we've achieved. And what we have achieved is Allenbot moving on to round 2 to take on Meme at some point. Not going to be tonight, but will take place at another time. And I don't know, maybe we can try to bundle that Meme, Allenbot, and Alex T. I mean, that would be a crazy stream. We could bundle those together. I would be in favor of that. All right. Anyway, GG's players. And I want to thank everybody who supported the stream. So thank you for subbing to the channel. Cavman, Twitch subs, Henry, Lafarge, Yorgas, Uncle Rich, and Probable Spark 20 Dan 03. Some of those were gifted by, was it Cute Pup Jesus? I think so. So thank you, Cute Pup Jesus. Also had raids in there from 20 Dan 03, Maury Coverdales. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. The prize pool stands right now at 132184, pretty much where we started. So if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, consider doing it. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, the links are in the description for both the Masters and Stupid Tetris Monthly prize pools. If you're watching right now, you still got a chance. You can use that Matcherino command. I'll put it in for you, and you can head over and support the prize pools. And thanks to our patrons for keeping this channel going. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Techie, Madelsberger, Corporal Shelby, Junior, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat, Javin T, Jason, Sunny. Appreciate that. Everybody else on the slide, thank you so much. And consider supporting the channel either over at Patreon or one of the other ways, which I'm about to put in the chat. Okay, tomorrow we have more Tetris for you. And that is going to be when? I don't know. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Texas time, it's going to be Dan V versus Somalian versus Chef O. So this is UK, US, and AUS, Australia, right? O is from Australia. So yeah, 3 different regions of the world all playing at one time. 1 p.m. tomorrow, that's Texas time. And I think, let's see, so 13, so that's going to be 19 UTC. Also have a Stupid Masters Blue between Ian Keith and Hecate. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Texas time, which is 16 plus 6 is 22 UTC. And there's also a Masters Red Part 2. That's Violet versus Tetris time. So that's going to be, yeah, Violet beat Hana, and now that Tetris time versus Violet. That's going to happen tomorrow at 7 p.m. Texas time, which is, what? So 19, so was it 2 in the morning? No, 1 in the morning UTC. Okay? That's what we got tomorrow. So a lot of Tetris for all you Tetris fans. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. YouTube, have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. And yeah, Twitch, thanks for hanging on. Appreciate your hanging with us. And thanks to Doodle and Allenbot and Meme for your flexibility with the scheduling. Appreciate that. All right, I guess we'll raid somebody. Alan, I'm assuming you're not going to be playing, right? You are not. Are you still raid? Do you want the raid? Or are you still playing? All right, I'll raid Allenbot. I'm gonna raid Allenbot. No matter, I don't care if he ends right now. It's too bad. All right, he wants it. Oh, I put in Rand, not raid. Okay. All right, everybody go hang out with Allenbot, celebrate his victory, and ask him why he like literally lost a game to Vandweller. Can you imagine?